Hello and welcome to Madison Southern High School in Berea, Kentucky, where the Cardinals of Wayne County have traveled up I-75 to take on the Madison Southern Eagles. I'm Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey. John, we are zooming in on the new tunnel over there. That's nice, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. Looks like it's been sponsored by Whitaker Bank, who is also a sponsor of WBON. Appreciate them for their sponsorship, and the Eagle looks amazing over there.
Yeah, the brand new tunnel, looking to get back on the right track here after losing last week up at Madison Central. We're jumping right into the Chenault Vineyards pregame show. Chenault Vineyards, the premier event menu and the venue even. They have a good menu, too, in Madison County. Check out their jam-packed lineup of things happening all year long. Get your tickets now for Exile coming up later this month, or Easton Corbin coming to town in October, both taking the main stage right there at Chenault Vineyards. Madison Southern went up last week in the inter-county rivalry and lost 32-7 to the Madison Central Indians. And for the second year in a row, John, the game got called at halftime.
Yeah, we were out of state for that game, but looking at the radar, we knew it was coming down pretty fast. But yeah, 2 years ago as well, Jamie, we could see the storm coming in slowly, and then once it hit us, it hit hard, and that sounds like what happened last week. So yeah, another early called game for the Eagles and the Indians.
That brought the Eagles to 1-2 on the season. They beat Henry Clay 2 weeks ago here at home, fell last week to Madison Central. And now they're hosting Wayne County, who's also 1-2, but their seasons looked a little bit different. Wayne County won their first game against Dunbar, 48-13, but have now dropped two in a row after their starting quarterback, Corbin Edwards, went out with an injury in week one. They lost to West Jessamine, then a Bell County team that's always tough, up at Bell County last week. So the Cardinals trying to find their way without their leader, and the Eagles trying to settle in. They have some injuries as well. We'll talk about those, but tale of two teams coming in here.
Absolutely. To replace the junior Corbin Edwards, who was just a fantastic quarterback. If you remember that game last year, just a phenomenal game. But they've got true freshman Reese Garrett coming in to take over play calling duties, and he's struggling. So it looks like we're going to see a rushing game, but we'll talk more about that here in just a minute.
Absolutely. Speaking of injuries, we've mentioned Corbin Edwards already. Last year, when Wayne County came up here for this game, he rushed for 290 yards and 4 touchdowns from the quarterback position, John. It was one of the most impressive performances we've seen on this field, I think.
It was incredible. I mean, it wasn't incredible for Madison Southern's defense, but as a fan of the sport, you love to see it. He was just all over the place, such an athletic young man. I'm glad he's a junior so he can go back, hopefully recuperate, get strong, and finish up his senior year of high school.
Solid basketball player, too. Not sure how long he's going to be out for. Certainly hope he misses the least amount of time possible. Over the Madison Southern side, John, we're looking at some injuries on the defensive side primarily. Levi Clemens, who absolutely dominated defensively against Henry Clay, and then Dalton Maynard, both have gone out for multiple weeks. We don't know when either will be back. Hopefully they'll both be back this season. Dalton also played a lot of up, back, and tight end for him, but those two guys are really going to be missed on the defensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. Yeah, going back to the game before Madison Central, when Madison Southern was taking on Henry Clay, Clemens had an incredible game. I mean, if we look out around the 20 or 30-yard line on the right-hand side of the field, I mean, he made, I don't know if it was an interception or a fumble recovery. It just looked superhuman what he did, and ended up coming up with the ball.
Yeah, I think you could have classified it as a fumble, but he certainly caught it in the air in a diving catch while he was falling out of bounds. Had several hits behind the line of scrimmage in a row. Dalton Maynard, a junior leader for this team, played a ton of defense last year as well. Was becoming more part of the offensive game plan this season, so they will definitely be missed. Both of these teams looking to improve to 2-2. As we have coverage here on WBON TV, if you get home and you decide you want to shift over to the Facebook feed for this stream, we are on the 106.7 The Pinnacle Facebook page. We will share that over to the WBON page, but if we're not over there, don't fret. You can still find the stream, because we're going to be here in kickoff for about 23 minutes, and tonight's homecoming, John. Big homecoming event at halftime. You see all the fancy people dressed up coming in now.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of people, a lot of young kids. I think there's 20 male and female students each, right?
We barely had that many in my high school.
So yeah, a lot of folks that will be familiar to a lot of our fans tonight, whether you're here or on the air.
We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back for more of the Chenault Vineyards pregame show right here on WBON TV.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
You know what they say. Every great season starts with a strong lineup. Need agility? The Trailblazer cuts through traffic like a wide receiver in the red zone. Power? The Silverado handles work and tailgates like a linebacker on a mission. And if you're ready to go electric, the Equinox EV has the range to go all the way. No matter your game plan, Jack Burford Chevrolet has the vehicle that suits your drive. Stop in, suit up, and let's kick off your next adventure.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
We all have dreams. For some, it might be playing professional baseball like Keenan Wiley, former Madison Central baseball player, did. For others, maybe it's just dreaming of your forever home. Well, after a career of playing the game that he loved, now Keenan has another dream, helping you find that dream home. Check out the new development at Crutcher Pike Estates here in Richmond. Like Keenan Wiley Real Estate on Facebook, and let Keenan help guide you through the process of finding your dream home in Central Kentucky.
Welcome back to live high school sports coverage here on WBON TV as we take a look out the Pilot Knob Mountain. Perfect view from here. The sun is starting to set behind us, behind the bleachers, so the best seat in the house absolutely each and every Friday. I'm going to give a big thanks to our special sponsor for tonight's game, Clark Construction. Clark Construction wants to help bring your vision to a reality. As we head into the fall, remember Clark Construction to remodel any home, custom additions, decks, patios, fencing, painting, and so much more. Go like them on Facebook or go to clarkconstructionllc.net. Again, they have been a special sponsor for tonight's games specifically, so we really want to thank them for the support of our coverage of these young athletes. Love it when we get to have 2 games streaming, 2 home games at a time. We don't get to do that as often as we should, John. We actually only have 2 more home games here at Southern this year.
Yeah, no, a lot of traveling coming up for the Eagles pretty soon.
All right, John, I'm going to need you to tell me what the Eagles need to do to win here in just a few minutes. I think we're about to jump into the national anthem. So once again, we're here on WBON TV, 106.7 The Pinnacle. We are streaming on YouTube and the 106.7 Pinnacle Facebook page. If you're looking to switch over to that feed, it will be shared on WBON. But we got about 18 minutes to kick off. We're going to take a 3-minute break for the national anthem and come back right here on WBON TV.
Hey! Oh my gosh, your husband is so hot. I know. No, like really hot. I know.
We've got to call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Is your AC unit not cooling? Call Joseph's Heating and Air. Your experts in fast, reliable AC maintenance and repair. They'll keep you cool when it matters most. Proudly serving Richmond, Lexington, and surrounding areas. Don't sweat it. Call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Hi, I'm Gwen from Gwen's Fine Jewelers, and we would love to invite you into our family-owned business.
Select from our beautiful Valina designs, Carissa designs, or we can custom design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers is your exclusive Kendra Scott boutique in Richmond. Special financing options available, on-site jewelry repair, and layaway. Find your dream ring at Gwen's. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, where dreams come true.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Nothing can save this blowout.
Famous last words.
Yeah, get in there. We're only down by 40.
You just can't lose with the Spicy Wings combo. Only at Lee's, famous for a reason.
Your Lee's Famous Recipe locations are proud supporters of our local Madison County High School sports teams. Have dinner before the game at Lee's Richmond, 1000 Center Drive, or swing by Lee's Berea, just off I-75 at exit 76. Since 1974, Linville Insurance has proudly served our community with values that stand the test of time: family, integrity, and service. We lead with kindness, do what's right, help others, and stay informed so you can trust us with what matters most. As a proud Shepherd Insurance partner, we offer the strength of a large agency with the heart of a local one. From business to home, auto, farm, life, and employee benefits, we are your one-stop insurance advisor. Join the Linville Insurance family and experience the difference.
Welcome back to live football coverage on WBON TV. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. John, I want to go ahead and jump into what the Eagles need to do to win this ball game. We're looking at the Keenan Wiley Real Estate keys to the game. Looking for your new home in Richmond or Central Kentucky? Keenan Wiley Real Estate may have the answer. Right now, they have beautiful listings up at Crutcher Pike Estates, just off Barnes Mill Road. Like Keenan Riley Realtor on Facebook for more information. John, what are those keys to the game for the Eagles tonight?
Jamie, you mentioned that Corbin Edwards, their star quarterback, is going to be out for tonight. That brings in a true freshman, which means they're going to be relying heavily on their rushing attack. We've got two guys to look out for, Weston Hancock and Nathaniel Wright. Those are your two guys the defense needs to key in on tonight in order to have some success.
Yeah, I think they key on them. The quarterback very well may throw for 400 yards, but as a freshman, I think you have to make him try, right?
I think so.
All right, I may have jumped the gun earlier on the national anthem, so we're going to take another quick break here. Be right back after the national anthem on WBON TV.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Honor, integrity, excellence. When it comes to protecting your home, rely on the experts who have served our country. At VC Veterans Contracting, our mission is to make your home feel safe. Our customers constantly rate us 5 stars for our expertise and professionalism. Trust your roof to the veterans who served. Call VC Veterans Contracting today or scan the code on screen for a free quote. VC Veterans Contracting, your roof, our mission.
And we are on the other side of pregame preparations. Both teams have done their warm-ups and headed to the locker rooms. Coverage here on WBON brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair Richmond. Again, I'm Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey as the Madison Southern Eagles looking to improve to 2-2, as are the Wayne County Cardinals coming up here with the same record, both coming off of a loss, trying to get back in the win column. We talked before the break, John, about what the Eagles have to do to win the ball game. Who does it need to be to step up? The Jerry Goebel State Farm Star Watch. The arrival of August brings an opportunity to strengthen your safety net and prepare for the unexpected. Our wide range of services include car insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, life insurance, business insurance, and financial services. They have a special focus on assisting individuals who are relocating to the vibrant community here in Madison County. JerryGoebelInsurance.com is where you can learn more. So the Star Watch for the Eagles, who needs to step up and have a big night?
Well, I spoke about defense, and if I stay on that side of the ball tonight, I want to see Taven Rader have a big game. I think he's a big defense, plays defensive end, if I'm not mistaken. But he is just a force to be reckoned with. 4.5 tackles for loss this season, 1.5 recorded defensive sacks. This is going to be a night where we're going to need him to step up in a big way and cause some havoc in the backfield. Those guys are going to be getting a lot of rushing attempts. So hit those guys in the backfield. If you can't get them down by yourself, wrap them up and let the next guy come in. So I think playing heavy in the trenches is going to behoove the Eagles tonight.
And with Dalton Maynard out, Raiders probably going to get some more offensive snaps as well alongside Sam Little at that tight end position. Both have played really well so far this season.
I do want to say, too, Jamie, I think this is going to be a game where, Wayne County may struggle offensively, but defensively, they're not a bad team. So I do want to see Gabe Beard. I want to see him manage this game. I want him to spread the ball out. I would love to see multiple receivers have attempts at catching some passes, and ultimately the line needs to step up in a big way and run the ball well again tonight.
He's had some success through there last few weeks. Against Center Clay, had 2 touchdown passes and a rushing touchdown himself, so had a fantastic ball game. And last week, to start off the game against Madison Central, first play, they took a deep shot downfield and hit David McCoy for a long touchdown. So I look to see them be aggressive. Like I said, a lot of the guys they're missing are on the defensive side. Maynard does play a lot of blocking tight end, but the skill positions for the offense should still be available. So I'm hoping that they've learned some things here in the first 3 weeks and starting to put some new things in place to help these kids succeed. Again, this is the pregame show brought to you by Chenault Vineyards, the premier event venue in Madison County. John, they're going to have Easton Corbin and Exile coming up later this month. Do you know who Exile is?
I've heard of them.
Okay. Yeah, they're a little love them. I don't know that I can name any of their songs on the air that would be, worth saying. But Exile, great band, and Easton Corbin as well will be here in October. Exile later this month. I'll be looking for those tickets, both on the main stage there at Chenault Vineyards. We got about 8 minutes left until kickoff. Again, we are here on homecoming, so a lot of people coming in their fancy dresses. John, I know you wore yours, and we're going to have that halftime festivities on camera when they happen as well.
A lot of Southern seniors are excited. I think there's 20 female, 20 male ladies and gentlemen who are going out for the homecoming queen and king tonight. I know later tonight there's a homecoming dance. There's a lot of stuff going on here at Southern tonight.
It is busy. So a lot of the students out getting ready for the evening festivities. A lot still piling in here, but I think it's going to be a late arriving crowd for the student section due to all of the homecoming events that we're going to be seeing. Coming out now for the coin toss. We got seniors Jacob Edmonds, Braden Hall, Taven Rader, and Corbin Kimball coming out here for the Eagles.
Direct your attention to midfield for our Iron Eagle sponsors, representing Whitaker Bank.
We have about 5 minutes left until we start to kick off. We will be updating the time here quite a bit tonight. You see the Whitaker Bank sponsor there at midfield. We mentioned them quite a bit. Obviously a big sponsor for our sports coverage and for the tunnel down there. John, you and I, we do a lot of microphone stuff together. We almost always talk about the weather. So how do we do that?
Yeah, Madison HVAC is our game time temperature of the night sponsor. It is a nice, cool 76 degrees, absolutely perfect out here. Don't let yourself down by failing to have your HVAC system inspected before we head into winter. You can visit MadisonHVACR.com and let their experts keep your system heating and cooling all year long.
Coming out for the Wayne County Cardinals, Aaron Anderson, captain, Bryce Lefevers as well. I'll catch those other numbers in a minute. We'll announce that after we get back from this last break of 3 minutes before kickoff here on WBON TV.
The constant changing of the weather in Kentucky can hit hard. That's why having Madison HVAC on your side is so important. Don't waste time. Schedule a maintenance check on your HVAC system and make sure it's ready to handle the constant changing of the weather that comes with living in Kentucky. Your comfort is their promise. Like Madison HVACR Inc. on Facebook or schedule your maintenance checkup at 859-625-1471. Pruitt & Sons auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, Visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
When life gets complicated, you need someone who understands. Since 2003, Blevins Law has navigated real estate closings, wills, estates, car accidents, and personal injury cases with care and clarity. If your family has experienced death or injury, make Blevins your first call.
Blevins Law. Compassionate, reliable, real. Call 859-985-5410 to hire Blevins Law for the win. Office is located at 400 Richmond Road, North Berea, or search blevinslaw.net to contact them today.
Just about football time here as the Eagles all set to come out of their brand new Whitaker Bank tunnel. As always, got the guys coming out with the sledgehammer and the American flag. The other individual for Wayne County that came out as a captain was number 4, Ian Tucker. But the Eagles won the flip and chose to receive the ball, John. What do you think about that decision? We've talked about it a few games before, kind of the strategy behind waiting till the second half. They're looking to get on the board.
I think they're ready. I think they want to get this game underway and try to score as many points as possible is kind of how I look at it. Again, we're looking at the new tunnel that was presented by Whitaker Bank, a sponsor of the Eagle and WBON TV.
Coverage brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. As always, here on WBON, a great sponsor that allows us to bring action to these young athletes. We got the fog machine going. The field is almost entirely covered by shade. And it is time for football in Berea. The crowd starts to stand. Caden Kirk leading the way with the sledgehammer. Number 44, Everett King with the American flag. Think we got some inner Sandman going, John?
I love
do you have chills?
Yeah, I love it. I feel like we're back in the 90s playing some football tonight.
Love that it's still going on. Caden Kirk, the patience to wait for the turn in the music. And here come the Eagles out of the brand new tunnel here on homecoming night. After junior Caden Kirk leads them out with the sledgehammer. Caden Kirk, somebody we haven't talked about a lot in the pregame, also having a really good season. Out all last year with an injury, and has had a big impact, especially on the defensive side. And I think he's going to have to step up there as well.
Absolutely. Football's always the game where it's next man up. I mean, you never know when a starter could go down with injury, and unfortunately we've had two pretty hefty contributors that have went down. So Caden Kirk, definitely somebody that can step in and help fill those shoes.
Yep, seen a couple other guys down there in knee braces and looking like they may not be able to play. There's one that that I think I see, but I'm going to check his number here in a second, try and get an injury update for those of you listening or watching at home. Again, we're streaming on WBON YouTube. On Facebook, we are over on the 106.7 The Pinnacle Facebook page. So you can find the live stream over there. If you're looking to switch over, if you're looking to tell your mom where to find us, that is where we will be.
Two Cadens lead the defensive side of the ball with total tackles. Caden Chastain with 26, Caden Kirk with 21, Levi Clemens with 20, and again, he's out for tonight.
Chastain back deep with Braden Hall to return the kickoff, and here we go. Squib kick up the middle. It's going to bounce deep to Braden Hall. He's going to cut back. He hits. He nearly got, John, I think if he gets past that one tackler, he may have been gone. He's brought down at around the 25-yard line or 30-yard line. That's where the Eagles are going to take over.
Yeah, I think if he was able to break a couple more tackles, I think he would have seen the end zone on the opening kickoff, which would always be a great way to start things off. But it doesn't get much better than last week. The Eagles, like you said, just throw the bomb and get a touchdown on their first first play of the game.
We'll see how aggressive they are here. Samaj DeShields in the backfield with quarterback Gabe Beard up back each way, as well as a wide receiver, and he's looking to the right. Swing pass, trying to get it out to Braden Hall in the flats, and it is swatted at the line of scrimmage for an incomplete pass.
Good job by the defensive lineman to throw up his paws and break up that pass. Looking for an easy screen pass, but you get Braden Hall in space, and it's always, a chance for him to get some positive yards.
Not throwing deep, but they are looking to put it in the air. So looking to be aggressive here. Now they come out with trips to the left. The Eagles wearing all orange. Pass there to David McCoy for a gain of 6 yards. A little hitch route there. Wayne County Cardinals, white tops, black pants, black helmet.
2 pass attempts to start the game here for the Eagles. You said they wanted the ball first. They won the snap. They wanted the ball. You just have to think that they have an offensive game plan coming into this that they're eager and anxious to utilize. So they need what they can here as they have 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5.
Ball in motion across, comes back for a handoff. He's going to cut it up. He's going to get the first down and more. Going to be brought down at the 47-yard line as they ran kind of a fake jet sweep, turned into a reverse to the same player.
Interesting play, yeah. He started in motion, but then as the ball was snapped, he quickly turns heel, turn around, gets the ball right in his pocket, and takes off for about a 10-yard gain for an Eagles first down.
That's not a play design you see very often. A lot of times, if you fake to a player going one way, he's the decoy for somebody else. But they gave it to Hall coming right back, and it was effective. And here he comes again in motion. Hand off to DeShields up the middle. Shimmy shake, and he breaks some tackles. And he gets a gain of, they're going to give him about 3, I think. Again, that one tackle, he gets by that one guy, and he's got all green pastures in front of him.
Yeah, he was touched as soon as he hit the line of scrimmage, if not right behind the line of scrimmage. But he is just able to shimmy shake away and make something out of nothing. Give him 3 yards on that play as they approach midfield.
10 minutes left here in the first quarter. Wayne County, 6 guys up on the line. The Eagles go to the air. A lot of pressure on Beard. Breaks 2 tackles before being brought down. Tries to throw it.
I don't think he got outside of the tackle box, but there may have been a man in the area, but we're watching to see if a yellow flag is thrown for intentional grounding, but I don't see one yet, Jamie.
There it is.
There it is. I was thinking maybe he had somebody in the area, but he was just trying to dump that ball and try not to take a huge loss for a sack.
You also have to get it back past the line of scrimmage, which it wasn't even close to that. So that's going to be a penalty from the spot of the foul. So where he would have been sacked was already a 12-yard loss.
Sideline warning against the Cardinals.
Sideline warning against the Cardinals, but that's not a penalty. Plus 5 yards more, plus a loss of down.
Yeah, so
it is 3rd and 24. They've still got the 2 up there, but that should have been a loss. There we go.
There.
Loss of down.
See what the Eagles do here, if they just run the ball or if they're going to try to get it all back.
And Beard takes it on a quarterback draw and only gets about 4 back. Going to bring up 4th and long on their own side. They're going to bring out the punt team.
So I think we all learned a valuable lesson, and that is take the sack in that situation.
I mean, we mentioned how many guys that Wayne County had up on the line there, and they sure had a successful rush breaking right through. They were on Beard immediately.
Cam Adams to punt.
Here's the snap. There's the punt. Cam Adams boots it. What a kick.
My goodness.
And it goes out of bounds at the half-foot line.
What a punt.
He kicked that ball 65 yards in the air, and then it bounced out of bounds. I don't know if we ever do put punts in our highlight package.
That one needs to be a keeper. That is absolute perfection. That is what will get you a college scholarship to be a punter. Absolutely perfect.
Man, and
Jamie, with Wayne County's offense being what it is, I mean, this is blitz everybody and get 2 points on the board with the safety.
Man, I cannot speak highly enough of that Cam Adams punt. He boomed it, and we've seen him punt a lot. He's getting better every game, but he boomed that one, and to place it perfectly at the 1/2 yard line. Under center with the power eye down on the goal line. Quarterback sneaks it. He's going to get a couple. Really just trying to get some breathing room there, John.
Absolutely. If the Eagles are able to do a 3 and out here, I can't imagine Wayne County trying to put this ball in the air where they are. But and you've got Caden Chastain, who has just been a beast on special teams as well, talking about the possibility of a block punt. But we've got 2 more downs before we need to focus on that, as Wayne County has the ball 2nd and 8.
Reese Garrett, freshman quarterback, will run it. He averaged almost 10 yards a rush last week. That loss at Bell County. I formation behind him, handoff left tackle. He's hit at the line. Onyx going to get up to about the 9, going to bring up 3rd and 2. That's a big old boy, John.
Hard man to bring down, but the Eagles did stop him short of the yards to gain. So 3rd and short coming up here for the Cardinals. Jamie, this is you just take the ball and run it as a quarterback situation, or give it to that big old boy again. He's a load to bring down.
Yeah, I don't think at this point in the game you try to get fancy with any kind of play action or catch them off guard. You try to keep this drive going, if nothing else, to improve your field position.
Wayne County desperate here for a conversion on 3rd and short. Let's see what the Eagles do to try to counter that.
Hand off up the middle. He's hit at the line.
He's not going to get it.
Really close. Not sure who brought him down there in the backfield. That was
number 44.
Everett King. Where are they going to spot that? They're going to spot it right after 10. Going to bring up 4th down. We've got about 7 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first. Second possession of the game. Eagles got 1 first down before punting it away.
Jamie, Caden Chastain is lined up on the left-hand side of the screen. Number 11. He's a player to watch on these punts. He has been a factor every single game on special teams in this situation.
I'm not convinced they're going to punt. The Eagles don't have anybody back. They're going to try to run this. I think we may go tush-push here, John.
This could be a situation, too, where maybe they're trying to draw Southern off sides. It is not. They're going to take it, and he's going to be stopped. Does he make it? Man, it is close.
On the spot. It's so close.
It is inches, but I feel like the Eagles may have this one.
I think he got it. We'll see if the dudes with sticks make an appearance, and they're going to.
Weston Hancock on the carry.
Officials timeout, 6:24 left, and we're going to let this game be decided by a couple dudes with sticks.
To Jamie's dismay, they are bringing out the
Here's
sticks.
a replay. They snapped it deep to the running back, a direct snap, and he's brought down there.
Jamie, I think he's short.
I think he got it.
He is just, man, it's close. If that marker is correct, it is right on the 11-yard line, and they have spotted it just inside of the 11.
And here they're bringing it out. And remember, that punt went out of bounds at the half-yard line. I don't know if they placed it right between the
It's right between
end zone and one.
Man, you might be right. This is really, really close.
You're in your binoculars. I'm looking through our camera here to see if they got it. Stretching out the stick. I think they're short.
They're short, Jamie.
First down,
First
Eagles.
down. Man, what a risky call that pays off well for the Eagles as they take over. 1st and 10 from the 10.1-yard line.
Somebody wants to call in and tell John he was right and I was wrong. I really don't want to do that, but it is 1st and 10 Eagles.
Hey, fortunately, it's only the first quarter. I've got 3 quarters to remind you of that. But
that's a gutsy call.
That's one word for it, Jamie.
Pay off. Beard in pistol formation with the shields behind him. Defense jumps, and they're going to call offsides. And
that's a 5-yard penalty, not half the distance, right?
It is half the distance, but it's
also 5.
It's not half the distance.
Offsides called against.
And that is
what a call, Jamie. I mean, man.
And we didn't like the line. Their setup was odd. Their quarterback was behind the center. He put his hands back between his own legs because if he puts his hands under the center, he has to hit the ball. But they hiked it deep to the running back who just couldn't push it across the line. Same formation here. DeShields in the backfield, 1st and 5 for the Eagles. Beard to the end zone, just out of the reach.
Beard put that ball just, Gabe had to, or Hall had to break on that ball and move upfield quick.
Fake jet sweep and a fake dive. And Beard puts it somewhere the defense can't get to. I appreciate that.
Perfectly thrown ball, just Hall not able to reel it in.
That was a great effort by Braden Hall as well. And, you got it 1st and 5 from the 6. I think he can take a shot like that.
I like that play call a lot, really. That was a thing of beauty. Just too bad it didn't pay off for the Eagles.
And they had several guys out there kind of flooding that side of the field. John, I think my fears from earlier are confirmed. I don't think Sam Little's out there. Hand off to DeShields. Oh, and he's hit in the backfield. Maybe a 2-yard loss. He was hit as soon as he got it. That defensive line of Wayne County is really getting after it.
Sure is, yeah. He was swallowed up immediately after getting the ball. I'm looking for Sam Little on the sidelines. Jamie, do you see him in street clothes or do you see him in a jersey?
I thought I saw him in street clothes, and I've not been able to find his jersey. He is very tall.
Number 81, I'm looking for him, but don't see him. So
5:47 left here in the first. Fast-paced game so far.
3rd and 9 here.
From the 10. Beard drops straight back. He's going to run it himself. He gets to the edge. Tries to get in the end zone. Going to be brought down at the 1. It's going to be, I think it's going to be 4th and inch.
Just, golly.
They're going to call it 4th. They're going to say he didn't get it. It is at the 1.1 yard line. It is 4th and 1 at the 1.
I don't even think it's 4th and 1. I think it's like 4th and 1 inch at this point.
Look, I know. To be clear, the guys with sticks are saints. It's just they're being set up to fail by their situation. The Eagles are going to talk it over, and we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Think better.
4th and 1 at the 1 for the Eagles here on WBON TV. Gabe Beard making sure they're all set to go pistol formation. He takes it, hands it off to DeShields off left tackle, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
DeShields just walks into the end zone untouched. Good job, offensive line blocking. Convert the 4th down and score a touchdown, or your Madison Southern Eagles.
The Eagles have not had a ton of luck running the football this quarter, but they get DeShields on the edge with Kirk up there blocking.
Look at that team block. Everybody on the team pitching in. It is a good team effort, and DeShield pays off. 6 for the Eagles.
Swinging gate, field goal formation here for the Eagles. So I think they're a bit confused about what they're supposed to be doing, trying to get out there for the kick.
We've still got players running on, probably filling holes for some injured players that not out there tonight.
Corbin Kimball out there to kick it.
That one is loose. Corbin picks it up.
He's got some speed. Soccer player, he throws it up. Knocked out of bounds. That's going to be point no good. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the last 5 minutes of the first quarter here on WBON TV.
For over 40 years, Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lake's can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lake's can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
6-0 Eagles here on WBON TV as Samaj DeShields run in for our first Whitaker Bank touchdown of the night. With more locations than anybody else, Whitaker Bank is here to serve you. The Eagles served us up a touchdown in what was a very entertaining and odd first score of the game, John.
Came off a 4th and 1 from their own 10-yard line.
Kimball's going to kick that one to the end zone for a touchback. Eagles coming out kicking tonight. Cam Adams had a 75-yard punt that went out of bounds at the 1. The Cardinals of Wayne County went for it. 4th and 1 at their own 10. Didn't get it. The Eagles went for it. 4th and 1 on the 1 to score a touchdown.
Just an incredible first couple of series here, but now
we got 5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Madison Southern on defense. Wayne County has the ball on their 20-yard line.
Reese Garrett, true freshman, playing quarterback for the injured, and he's going to run it up the middle. Ran it quite a bit last week.
Reese Garrett on the keeper.
He got about 2 yards before being brought down. And for the injured Corbin Edwards, who had a huge game against the Eagles last season. So the Cardinals, I think, John, in a lot of ways, trying to find their own identity as an offense here. Last year in this game, it's the only game we saw Wayne County play, but it was Corbin Edwards left, Corbin Edwards right, Corbin Edwards up the middle.
I remember a couple of years ago at Wayne County, they were doing the awesome formation. What's it called when you have a wing tee offense?
Oh, fumble handoff in the backfield. Hannock jumps on it. There's an official that got taken down in the backfield who's not very happy with the offensive lineman. No flag thrown, but you don't want to get a guy in stripes on your bad side.
Yeah, he did not look pleased when he got up. Anyway, sorry, I was trying to talk about the wing tee offense that Wayne County ran a couple of years ago, and I think they ran it here last year too, if I'm not mistaken. But Corbin just looked incredible. So 3rd and 10 here for Wayne County.
They have yet to throw a forward pass in this game. And in 3 games, 2.5 games, I guess, Garrett's only thrown 17 passes total.
And 4 of those have been interceptions, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this area of the field, you don't think you will see one.
Offsides. Not sure what they were trying to do there. They had everybody on the line of scrimmage. Looked like they were going for a reverse to Caleb Sargent, but it was blown dead at the snap. It's going to make it 3rd and 15. I know the Eagles were able to punch it in from the 10, but neither offense really getting anything going yet here in the first quarter as we got 3:23 left.
3rd and 15 for Wayne County. Talking things over in the huddle as they bring out the play.
Again, they're putting everybody. Big offensive lineman up there, 2 tight, 2 wings, and running back in the shotgun beside the quarterback. And he hands it off straight up the middle. Caden Chasteen wraps him up for a gain of 3. That's going to bring up 4th and 12. And it looks like they are bringing out a punt team.
He's brought down by Caden Chasteen on the play.
Caden Chastain, leading tackler on the team, adding to it right there. Braden Hall back to return a punt. We have seen Caden Chastain and Gabe Thompson block punts this year. Looks like they may be playing it safe, not rushing a ton of guys.
I was going to say, I don't see Caden in his normal spot.
David Rader just about knocked a blocker into the punter. Didn't get out of the way. That's
a good punt by Wayne County. Going to move the ball down to the 29-yard line.
Ball will be down at the 34-yard line.
I think it's going to be spotted at the 34.
34, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking there, Jamie.
Really, I mean, legitimately, it's difficult for me to tell if it's not right in front of us on the 50. It's hard for me to tell where the ball is in terms of where the sticks are, unless I count the yards.
Yeah.
And then I look silly because I have to take my shoes off.
Well, maybe I need new binoculars. But I was right about the first down.
1st and 10 for the Eagles, taking some time to get out there. Not sure what we're doing here. 2:12 on the clock. Here left in the first, and here they come.
The guy with the chains are not moving. They're thinking about it.
Oh man, they are just parked still.
I mean, they're doing the Lord's work out there. I think there's just a little confusion.
The Eagles had some sort of penalty there, and they're now backed up to the 24-yard line.
Penalty flag apparently thrown against the Eagles. Ball be spotted at the 24 for 1st and 10.
Just heard the PA guy. He just said penalty flag. Not really sure at all what it was. Maybe some kind of hold. Either way, 1st and 10 at the 24 with 2:12 left in the first quarter. Trips to the right. The Shields in the backfield with Beard. Takes the snap and fakes the handoff. Starts to roll. He's rushed. He's going to run it himself. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe fell forward for a 1-yard gain. Again, John, every time he drops back, the defense is on him before he can get anything done.
I think Southern's
Colton Baker on the tackle there.
Yeah, Southern offensive lineman really fortunate no flags came out on that play, because as the defensive line went past, they were just holding on for anything they could grab. I think the Eagles avoided another costly penalty there.
We've seen Beard do his best work, really. He throws a lot on the move. He's very aware, has good pocket presence. But they may just have to start doing some quick hitting passes because he just has zero time to throw the ball. Got a flag coming out. 1:25 left in the first.
They're going to march this one back. I didn't hear what it was.
They called it a false start
on the offense. I didn't see who moved, but
yeah,
they did, and that's the most important, so it's going to back them up 5 more yards.
2nd and 15 from the 19.
2nd and 15 from the 19.
1:25 left here in the first. Beard takes the snap, hands off to DeShields. He hit the hole hard, but he went down hard as well. Now we got a late hit in the backfield.
The best hit on that offensive play was after the whistle had already blown. Unfortunately, that's going to back things up probably another 15 yards.
Not ideal, and that was after the play, so it's also going to be 3rd down and forever. Personal foul on the offense.
Personal foul called against Madison Southern.
Yeah, the frustration is showing for the offensive line. They are just getting outworked by this Wayne County defensive front, and those frustrations have boiled over into some false start penalties, some personal foul penalties. But now it is 3rd and a country mile here in Madison Southern.
It is 3rd and 25 from the 9.
24 for the Eagles.
Really don't think you can afford to throw an interception here. Wouldn't be surprised if we don't see another draw play. DeShields goes in motion. He catches the swing pass. He turns and runs, breaks a couple tackles, gets upfield. Maybe their biggest offensive play of the game. He's going to get about 17 yards.
Yeah, he gets it back up to almost the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to still bring up 4th and 10. So the Eagles are running on the punt team. Man, Jamie, I just can't get over the punt we saw earlier today. That was probably the best punt I have seen in a high school football game ever.
Cam Adams, a sophomore, a keeper for the hockey team.
Hey, I didn't know
bet
we
he could
had a
play
hockey
for the
team.
soccer team. Also plays baseball and basketball. He's everywhere. He just set some high expectations for himself out there.
Boot this one out of bounds around the 10-yard line. I call that a win.
He is kicking from the 10. Not quite as good of a kick.
It's
Got
going to be
a lot
really
higher.
high.
Takes a Southern bounce.
That is still rolling. It's going to roll down to about the 30-yard line. Not a bad punt, Jamie. That one really high, gives the Eagles a chance to field it.
That's still about a 60-yard swing there. And we're just about out of time here in the first, 4.5 seconds left. But yeah, that's about a 60-yard swing. It was a little high, carried a little too much, but had the right spin on it. 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 31. The play to the Shields on the 3rd down back in Eagle territories, the kind of quick-hitting stuff I think they're going to have to do more of with the offensive line having a hard time.
They tried to start the game with that, and the big defensive lineman got in the backfield, swatted it down. A little weary to go back to it.
Garrett takes a snap. He rolls out left, maybe looking to throw. He's going to keep it. He's going to get about 7 yards before being brought down, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back for second quarter action here on WBON TV.
You know what they say. Every great season starts with a strong lineup. Need agility? The Trailblazer cuts through traffic like a wide receiver in the red zone. Power? The Silverado handles work and tailgates like a linebacker on a mission. And if you're ready to go electric, the Equinox EV has the range to go all the way. No matter your game plan, Jack Burford Chevrolet has the vehicle that suits your drive. Stop in, suit up, and let's kick off your next adventure.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the second quarter of live coverage of Madison Southern Sports, brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond here on WBON and 106.7 The Pinnacle. Eagles lead 6-0 as we're about to start off the second quarter here. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Wayne County Cardinals.
The last play, Jamie, I thought was going to be their very first pass attempt, and maybe he was looking for somebody, just didn't see anyone open, decided to keep it, and it was quite the keeper.
It was. He had got some positive yards, and it looks from the stat sheet like he does that often. A really good runner, which, again, that's what they are kind of known for, is running with the quarterback. And
they call an audible here, look at their armbands, and change the play.
Here's a snap, handoff to Honick, and he gets maybe a yard, going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Good job by the Eagles of snuffing out that run. I thought maybe with the change of play, they saw something they liked and were going to take a quick shot somewhere, maybe a quick pass of some kind, but no, they're going to stay on the ground and bring up 3rd and 3. Jamie, this offensive line for Wayne County has the size that you want. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, they really, and they block really well. They're very efficient up front. Credit the second layer of Southern's defense for keeping them at bay. Rolls out to the right, throws a dart. It's caught at the 50, and he's brought down by Braden Hall.
That was a beautiful pass. That ball had some speed on it and moving with a purpose. That's going to be a great first down conversion for Wayne County. If I'm not mistaken, and I don't have the stats in front of me, it could be their very first down of the evening.
It is, and they are 1st and 10 at the 49. Garrett rolled out, my apologies, and really
this is the first time they've been in plus territory.
A rocket of a pass there. You're right, first time on Madison Southern's side of the field. Can Southern slowing down as they're all spread out here. Garrett takes the snap, hands off to Hanick up the middle, breaks a couple tackles,
He's going to move the pile and maybe pick up another 6 or 7 yard gain. Jamie, for Wayne County, their starting quarterback, who's just a star athlete, goes out, and a freshman has to come in and step in and fill those shoes. But, you know, I think he's kind of finding his way here tonight. That was a beautiful pass. Maybe we can, maybe he can get more comfortable and let more of those rip.
Again, true freshman. Stepping up for the Cardinals. 10 minutes left here in the second quarter. 6-0 Eagles. Had a mishandled snap on the extra point. Garrett rolls out to the left this time. He's got time, throws it across his body, incomplete.
In and out of the hands of number 15. Jamie, big number 70 on Wayne County's offensive line, absolutely manhandling whoever's in his area.
That was an attempt for sophomore Dawson Crouch. Now, I feel like there's a lot you can learn by watching film of this Wayne County offensive line and their defensive line too. Really impressive so far, but is it going to translate into another first down? 3rd and 3 for the Cardinals. Trips to the left. Anik in the backfield with Garrett. Fakes the pitch, drops straight back, got pressure on him and throws it away.
I mean, that one didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage either, and I don't know that he was outside of the tackle box, so waiting on a flag, but not seeing one drop in yet.
4th and 3. Like the Madison Southern fans wanted a grounding call there. Number 6, Brandon Livingston in the backfield with the pressure. And we haven't called a lot this season yet.
And that did come from the right side of that line where I was talking about big number 70. Madison Southern jumps off sides. Chastain makes it to the quarterback before the whistle's blown.
That's going to move the sticks if it is indeed on the defense, and it is. 1st and 10, Cardinals. Eagles shooting themselves in the foot one more time. Livingston, the junior. First and 10 on the 37. Two receivers left. Hanek in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. And he cuts, and he's got some open field in front of him. He's breaking the end zone, one end to beat. And he gets past him for it. Nope, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out right at the 9-yard line. But what a great run, man. Offensive line did their job. They even moved up and picked up some linebackers. Man, what a run by Wayne County. Almost just a step away from the end zone there as he just stepped out barely.
Really good
the
job
9-yard
by
line.
David McCoy to run him down there. Junior Weston Hanek there on the carry.
Wayne County showing some signs of a fight. They're not going down. Madison Southern needs to pick up a stop. 1st and goal from the 9.
Garrett in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Oh, direct snap to Hanek, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of maybe 1. So it's going to be 2nd goal at the 8. 9.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Till we get to the half. That could be an even bigger stop by McCoy than we thought if they're not able to get it in the end zone here. John, looking at the stats for Wayne County, there's a number 23 Wright who leads the team in rushing coming into this game. Haven't seen him on the field. Don't have an official report, but may have another injury there for the Cardinals, as we just had another injury reported for the Eagles.
Yeah, Sam Little not playing tonight for the Eagles. Looks like he could be out just maybe for tonight. We don't know if we're going to get him back next week or not.
Hanek trying to get around the left end. Is he going to get in the end zone? I think he's knocked out of bounds.
I couldn't see where he went out, but it looks like it's close to the end zone, maybe around the 2 or 3 yard line.
Direct snap to Hanek. He's going to try to get around left end. He's going to get popped by Corbin Kimball.
Oh, man.
And then knocked out of bounds.
Right at the 2 yard line. He laid the boom. I can't believe he wasn't able to turn around and get in the end zone.
That was a really impressive stop there by the Eagles. Elliott Smith, the sophomore, the one finishing that off, and now we're 3rd and goal at the 1. Sideline
warning for the Eagles. So now both teams have been officially warned.
Did you see a flag or an announcement? Because the ball's been moved back 5 yards. I think I think that was actually on Wayne County, and it resulted in a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So that was their 2nd warning, so they moved back 5 yards, which is huge because they were right on the goal line. 3rd and goal from the 6 now. Kitchen sink formation, direct snap to 32. He gets it right up to the 1 as well. Bryce Lefevers, the junior, leading receiver on the team. Give it to him at the goal line. Now we got another 4th and goal at the 2-inch line, John. We've been living down there.
We've been living in this side of the field, especially on 4th down. So it's either touchdown or conversion or first down for the Eagles here. So
8:20 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. The Cardinals trying to get back into it here. Kitchen sink left. Lefevers in the backfield takes the snap and runs in. Touchdown Cardinals. They had that all their running backs behind the left side of the line and then rushed it to the right side. May have caught him a little off guard there.
Almost didn't matter. This ball was snapped really high. Good job getting that ball in, tucking it in, and running for a touchdown. Things are tied up 6-6 before the field goal.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. He's also going to try to kick it in. He has missed a couple of these this season. The hold, the kick, that one looks good. 7-6 Cardinals.
Cardinals take the lead
after a 60-second break on WBON TV.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at chenaultvineyards.com.
Onside kick fielded by the Eagles and taken straight down, and they will take over there. Elliott Smith down at the 39, 1st and 10 Eagles as they trail the Cardinals of Wayne County 7-6 with 8 minutes left until the half. John, the Eagles took first ball when they won the toss, so they're not looking to get the ball back at halftime.
They're not. I'd like to see them utilize all 8 minutes of this if that's possible. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, eat up clock. Don't give Wayne County the ball back.
Snap to Beard, rolls out to the right, looking deep, throws to the corner, flies way out of bounds, and hits the John Deere cart. I think, John, just got to find something positive offensively. Every time they get a couple things going, at least tonight, they've gotten a big penalty, had a big intentional grounding penalty, a personal foul penalty on an offensive lineman. The only success they've had was when they got the ball at the other team's 10-yard line.
Yeah, they have found some success with the screen pass game, but a little weird to go back to it. This offensive line is just being a little too porous tonight. They got to find a way to get those guys working together and give Beard a little bit more time or get some push for the running backs.
Beard pitches it out to DeShields, trying to get to the edge. Really good job of Rader there on the edge. He's going to get about 9 yards, but there's a flag back at the line of scrimmage. I think we might get a hold.
I think you're right. That's right in the area where you would expect that. I was wondering if there could have been a horse collar tackle flag as well, but that flag is nowhere close to the tackle. There is a player down.
He's back up. That was
Nope.
quick.
He's down in the Madison County territory.
Oh,
it's
he's
a
down.
Wayne County player on the sideline of Madison County.
Madison Southern.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
He is on the actual sideline. This injury timeout brought to you by Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. Connect with an expert physical therapist who will listen to your story, give you a personalized treatment plan that delivers long-lasting results and will stick with you every step of the way. Visit osptky.com to set up your appointment today. Southern's trainer attending to him and Wayne County's coach over here blocked from us. But he does finally hop up. He's going to be hopping.
Somebody help that boy.
All the way across the field there. I think he's faster on one leg than I am, too. Glad he is up and moving. That was junior Ethan Owens.
So now, after the penalty, that's going to be a 10-yard holding penalty. It'll be 2nd down and 20.
Again, with been so much moving backwards, it's hard to get a first down, John.
Maybe Samantha, as she goes down and talks to coach, could just let them know they need to move the ball to the other direction. Maybe that would help.
Really, it's been plagued by penalties so far. Trips to the right. Calling an audible from the sideline. Pistol formation with the shields behind Beard. They don't have the play clocks up. Not sure how low it's running. Beard takes the snap and drops straight back. He's going to throw it up deep. Nearly picked off.
That ball intended for Braden Hall.
Ian Tucker nearly high points it and brings it down there. That's a big break for the Eagles.
Yeah, it very easily could have been a pickoff. Just little underthrown there. Could have resulted in disaster, but it does bring up 3rd and 20. The Eagles found themselves here, feels like numerous times tonight, not doing themselves any favors offensively.
7:43 left here in the second. All these incomplete passes bringing about clock stoppages.
Like you said, the game clock or the play clock not even on the field right now.
Beard runs it and gets a loss of 4, and he's stuck. Fourth down and 24.
Hunt team makes their way to the field. Man, Jamie, just offensive woes is the theme tonight for the Eagles.
Never a great story when your punter has been your best weapon. And Cam Adams has been that this half with 7:13 remaining till halftime.
Punt returner down on the 30-yard line.
The last kick ended up being 60 yards after the roll. The first one was 75. This one's from the 15.
That one is really high.
I don't know if they got a piece of it or what, but it was not as successful as the other. Is going to get another good roll, though, and go down to the 45.
Good field position here for Wayne County as we have 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go before halftime. Plenty of time for Wayne County to put up another touchdown, put up some more points, and make it, a chance for them to get up even bigger as they get the ball back in the second half.
They really went to more of a wildcat formation, not even snapping it to Garrett on that last drive. Straight to Hannock several times, put Lefevers back there on the goal line and let him pound it in. They also went to the air a little bit more than we had seen before. The official.
Another penalty on the Eagles. Not sure. I didn't see what they called, Jamie, but now that's going to make things start around the 40-yard line of Madison Southern. Move the ball across midfield. 10 yards, Jamie. Now even better field position for the Cardinals. assuming that was a penalty after the play. I just did not see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get confirmation on what it actually was. Handoff to Hannock on the left side, gets to the sideline, gets very near the first down marker before being knocked out of bounds by Caden Kirk.
Gets down almost to the 30. He's going to be just a half a yard shy of a first down. Wayne County finding their footing on offense, Jamie. The running back having himself a night. Madison Southern defense just struggling to keep up. Second and a yard for the Cardinals. Letting the clock run a little. 6 minutes. Well, must have stopped. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. I didn't see why it stopped. Must have ran out of bounds. I didn't see that.
Hands off to Hannock again up the middle. He's met by Elliott Smith at the line of scrimmage. Powers forward for a first down.
Elliott Smith on the tackle.
First and 10 Cardinals.
That was enough for a first down.
Telling the guys with sticks to get on their horses. First and 10 Cardinals, 6 minutes left. Garrett running the play back in. They had some success through the air, or at least rolling him out last drive, John. Surprised they haven't gone back to it. Snap to Garrett, back to Hannock. Hit at the line. Only gets 2 that time. The Eagles trying to strip the ball. Trying anything to get it stopped there. Going to bring up 2nd and 8, 5:37 left.
2nd and 8 for the Cardinals, Jamie. What can you do defensively to just get some juice in these guys? They offense not helping them out any. They've seen the field quite a bit tonight. What do you tell them?
You know, I mean, as soon as you say, hey, let's attack the rush, that's when they go over the top. So I'm hesitant to say that. You just need everybody to take care of their own responsibility. Garrett drops back this time. Punt, throws deep. Got him in the end zone. Did he come down with it? Touchdown Cardinals. What a pass as he ran a hitch and go route, faked the pass out route at 20 yards. If you can watch here, receiver stops and then goes deep just enough to get a step on Braden Hall, and he reins it in for the Cardinals' second score of the ball game.
It's not often that you get up one over on Braden Hall, but just a beautiful route, that hitch and go. That's some old school backyard football.
Ian Tucker with the reception there. And great ball from Garrett, his first touchdown pass of the game. Lefevers with the kick and gets it through. 14-6 Cardinals, 5 minutes to play till the half. We'll be right back on WBON TV.
We all have dreams. For some, it might be playing professional baseball like Keenan Wiley, former Madison Central baseball player, did. For others, maybe it's just dreaming of your forever home. Well, after a career of playing the game that he loved, now Keenan has another dream, helping you find that dream home. Check out the new development at Crutcher Pike Estates here in Richmond. Like Keenan Wiley Real Estate on Facebook, and let Keenan help guide you through the process of finding your dream home in Central Kentucky.
Hey! Oh my gosh, your husband is so hot. I know. No, like really hot. I know.
We've got to call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Is your AC unit not cooling? Call Joseph's Heating and Air. Your experts in fast, reliable AC maintenance and repair. They'll keep you cool when it matters most. Proudly serving Richmond, Lexington, and surrounding areas. Don't sweat it. Call Joseph's Heating and Air.
14-6, Wayne County Cardinals lead the Eagles of Madison Southern with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter on WBON TV. That Whitaker Bank touchdown by Ian Tucker. Right before we went to break, Whitaker Bank with more locations than anyone else. They are here to serve you. First touchdown pass of the game for Reese Garrett. First touchdown pass of the season for Reese Garrett, and boy, was it a beautiful one. Lefevre's to kick here for the Cardinals. Onside kick, and it gets through. Ends up going out of bounds. Did not touch any Eagles. Gabe Thompson chasing it over there. It almost went in the bushes. And the Eagles will take over with their best field position in a while at the 35, John. This entire quarter, they've been moving backwards.
Yeah.
5 minutes to play in the half.
They've got just about 5 minutes, Jamie. I think if this is me and I'm the coach, I want to go as aggressive as I can. I can't let them have that touchdown and come out in the second half with the ball and get a potential another touchdown lead on us. At this point, it just seems insurmountable.
Hand off to Caden Kirk. Comes down for a loss of 2. You hate to throw anything at one position group, but the offensive line is having a really tough time. 2nd and 12.
They have, early in the season, Jamie, I felt like they were doing a really good job as a group, giving a good push for the running backs. But just tonight, not able to do that against this Wayne County defensive front.
And Judah Story out there at quarterback for this drive. See Gabe Beard running up and down the sideline. Not sure what exactly is hurting him. Looks like he's working out something in his leg. Story with the Shields in the pistol formation. Hand off to the Shields up the middle.
Stuck at the line of scrimmage again, but he does make it a little bit past the original line of scrimmage, so they'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Beard's still on the sideline. Story's got a lot of speed. Has only attempted a couple passes in his backup role this season. Currently,
they're going to have to do
0 for 1.
A quick pass situation here to move the sticks.
3:37 remaining. Snap to Story. He rolls out to the right. He's looking deep, throws it over the top to David McCoy, and it's knocked out of bounds. Had no space to catch that there. The clock's going to stop with 3:28 left, and they're going to punt it back to the Cardinals. A 3 and out, leaving a lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, even if you don't walk away with points, you don't want to give the ball back to Wayne County with over 3 minutes left on the clock, but that's exactly what they do with that 3 and out. I guess if there is any good news to be had, it's that there's no penalties yet on this drive.
I like the yet you dropped in there. We'll see if Cam Adams can help flip the field here for the Eagles.
Personnel still making their way onto the field for the Eagles.
Seen quite a bit of that on special teams.
I think we had some injured players that people are filling in for.
That's a kick. Gets it up. They are going to let it bounce, and this time it takes a Wayne County bounce. Going to be down there by Elliott Smith, and they will take over on their own 38. John, even when he's missed and not gotten his full leg into it, Cam Adams has really helped to give the defense breathing room. They just haven't taken advantage of it. 3:27 left till the half.
They haven't. If you remember the last drive that Wayne County had, started around here, but with a penalty, moved the ball across midfield. So this time they're going to be starting around the 37, 38-yard line. Madison Southern desperately has to have a stop here before the half.
And off up the middle to Hannock. Brought down.
Wrapped up early by number 8.
David McCoy on the defensive side making a difference. They got a gain of 3 there.
McCoy playing in this, I was going to say he's almost in the safety role, but no, he's playing back at safety, who's able to come in there and get that ball.
At the line of scrimmage is where he made contact. Really good aggressive play. As you see, we kind of talked about this. The whole defense playing so far up. Maybe that's part of why they gave up a big pass earlier. Elliott Smith hits Hannock at the line of scrimmage, and he falls for another 3.
Elliott Smith being a good contributor here tonight I think he's a sophomore. Being a young, aggressive, athletic player. really helped that one out. This is a 3rd and 5. Feels like 3rd and long.
2.5 minutes left till the half. Kind of a similar situation if you're Wayne County. I don't think you want to leave too much clock up there if you can't get the first down. I expect them to keep this on the ground so they don't end up stopping the clock. But doesn't matter if you jump off sides, as they do with 2:11 left until the break. That's going to back them up 5, make it a 3rd and 9.5.
Eagles catch somewhat of a break there. Make it a little longer to get that first down, but Wayne County has shown that they are able to move the ball if they want to. So,
and that may change the dynamic. I would have bet cash money on them running the ball. I'm not so sure now.
3rd and 10 from the 38 for the Cardinals.
Here we go, Wayne County, 3rd and 9. Can the Eagles get off the field before the half?
Trips to the left. Garrett takes a snap, rolls out to the left. Kelly Smith in pursuit, knocks him down as he throws out of bounds, incomplete, and it does stop the clock. 1:54 remaining. 4th and 9.5 from their own 39. They are going to punt it away. Really good pursuit there from Smith. Kind of close to a roughing the passer, but I love the aggression.
I was scanning the field with my binoculars, making sure there were no yellow laundry on the field. But that was a good defensive stand by Madison Southern. And they will get the ball back with a little over 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Lefevre's to punt. Dangerous runner with it, but he will kick it away here, and it's up in the air. It's going to bounce, and the Eagles will let it. It takes a Cardinal bounce out of bounds at the 24-yard line. The Eagles trying to make it.
So, Jamie, you were a quarterback in high school. I was a lineman. What can you do here on offense? I mean, this is a team historically over the last few weeks who've been capable of moving the ball, but tonight they are just stuck in reverse because of penalties, and their offensive line doesn't seem to be doing them any favors right now. What do you do to kick this in gear?
I think you just have to find something that is successful. Even small amounts of success will give you the confidence to build upon. They have nothing to build on yet. Snap. Beard back in, throws an out route. It's caught for a gain of 6, brought down immediately, and the clock is running 1:40.
Good
Passes like that, but maybe not enough time to build that confidence right now.
Yeah, I mean, and you'd like to see that be able to be taken out of bounds. He's just wrapped up immediately after he catches it, so not able to take those few steps. But overall, good to see Beard back in the game. Taking their time here. They're not in hurry up, so you don't think they're going to be super aggressive here. Taven Rader running in the play. Time continues to tick. 1 minute, 10 seconds.
Hard to tell how much of that is intentionally not hurrying up or not being able to hurry up. They got doubles out to the right. Rader in at tight end. DeShields in the backfield. He goes in motion. Beard throws it out in the flat. Great catch by DeShields, but he's tackled by right back at the original line of scrimmage. Wonderful play defensively there. I'm waiting to get that number. Number 4, who caught the big touchdown earlier, Ian Tucker, with a great play. Now we're at 43 seconds left.
The ball was thrown behind DeShields, but he does make an athletic move to be able to pick it up.
What a catch.
But time just continues to slip away. 30 seconds.
At this time, third and 10, I think you let it run out as much as you can. You don't want to give them any time if you don't convert this. I don't know where the play clock is at. It is not lit up tonight, but the game clock is at 19. I'm assuming they will have to snap this, expect them to keep it on the ground and let the half run out. DeShields beside Beard. Hall goes in motion.
Play is called dead as timeout called by the defense.
John, why do you call that timeout there? I mean,
yeah, I really
seconds
don't know.
left. They could have called timeout to save time. I wonder if they just didn't have
the
right personnel. Yeah, maybe they saw a hole.
I was wondering, were the Eagles going to take a shot there? They have thrown the deep ball. They know they can do that. So I don't know if maybe the coach wanted to get some defensive players in almost like a prevent situation. 3rd and 10.
I don't know that they need a prevent situation. I don't think the Eagles are going to take a shot here. I wouldn't if I were. What about you? Do you think this is a time to try to catch them off guard and get a big gain here?
No, I think kind of like what you said originally. I think at this point, I don't know. I do have an aggressive nature, so I don't want to let them come back out and be up potentially 21-6 to start the second half. So maybe I do throw a deep ball here, but try to play it as safe as possible. If you don't have nothing, just run out the clock.
And they do have several guys playing very deep. Braden Hall gets it on the reverse, and he does have some space and some blockers in front of him. He gets a first down and gets knocked out of bounds with 3 seconds left. That is going to be 1st and 10 at the 35. The clock does stop, so presumably this will be the last play of the half. I do think you can take a shot here. I don't know if you have some kind of trick play, hook and ladder situation.
I think it's time, if you do have it in your back pocket, go ahead and pull it out. 2.7 seconds. I mean, if this ball is intercepted, if you can make a tackle before they find the end zone, that will be the period, and we will go into halftime.
They got one defender 25 yards off the ball, backing the others up as well. They did bring Caden Chastain in on the far side. Speedster, they might try to send him one-on-one. Safety recognizes that. Hand off to DeShields. He's going around the right end. He's got some space, but he's going to be brought down at the 49. We do have a flag coming in at the end. That's during the play, and it's on the defense. They will get another shot at it. This time is out for the half. We'll see what the officials say. That came in from the secondary. That is a penalty on Madison Southern, likely a hold, and that is going to take us to the half. 14-6. Wayne County leads Madison Southern. We'll be back in 60 seconds to talk about it on WBON TV. Oh, sorry, we're going to Samantha Burford for an interview with Coach Kirk.
All right, Coach, this Wayne County defense is presenting a lot of tight pressure for you guys. What are we going to do to get Gabe Beard some time in that pocket?
Well, they're doing what we told them they was going to do all week. They've got some big boys up front. They're bringing pressure on the defensive side. Offensively, they're staying on their blocks and rooting us out of there. So we've got to find a way to match their physicality and what they're trying to do to us. So.
Well, it is homecoming, always big games expected. That's what's happening today. What can we expect? What are you going to tell these men in the locker room?
Well, we're going to go in there. We're going to find a way to match their physicality. We're going to find a way to play Madison Southern defense. Hopefully we get a little grit and a little fire in our gut and come out and have a different second half right here.
And on a great note, that Adams, that first punt tonight was incredible.
Cam's had a great night so far. He can be a weapon for us. So
good luck, Coach. Thanks so much. All right, we're going to take that 3-minute commercial break, and when we come back, you're going to hear lots of stats on this very important big game tonight, homecoming. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Gwen from Gwen's Fine Jewelers, and we would love to invite you into our family-owned business.
Select from our beautiful Valina designs, Carissa designs, or we can custom design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers is your exclusive Kendra Scott boutique in Richmond. Special financing options available, on-site jewelry repair, and layaway. Find your dream ring at Gwen's. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, where dreams come true.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Nothing can save this blowout.
Famous last words.
Yeah, get in there.
We're only down by 40.
You just can't lose with the Spicy Wings combo. Only at Lee's, famous for a reason.
Your Lee's Famous Recipe locations are proud supporters of our local Madison County High School sports teams. Have dinner before the game at Lee's Richmond, 1000 Center Drive, or swing by Lee's Berea, just off I-75 at exit 76. Since 1974, Linville Insurance has proudly served our community with values that stand the test of time: family, integrity, and service. We lead with kindness, do what's right, help others, and stay informed so you can trust us with what matters most. As a proud Shepherd Insurance partner, we offer the strength of a large agency with the heart of a local one. From business to home, auto, farm, life, and employee benefits, we are your one-stop insurance advisor. Join the Linville Insurance family and experience the difference.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Stephen Brock. He is the son of Ronnie and Emily Brock. He is being escorted by his grandmother, Anita Lamar. He is sponsored by Ballard Property Maintenance. Queen candidate number 5 is Jasmine Sexton. Jasmine is the daughter of Chris and Amanda Sexton. She is being escorted by her dad. She is sponsored by Kentucky Lily. King candidate number 5 is Andrew Curtis. Andrew is the son of Aaron and Donna Curtis and Emily Walker. He is being escorted by his stepmom, Donna Curtis. He is sponsored by Raymond Diaz at Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Queen candidate number 6 is Chloe Lee. Chloe is the daughter of Brian and Melanie Lee. She is being escorted by her dad. She is sponsored by Evans Tire and Auto Care. King candidate number 6 is Riley Causey. Riley is the son of Chris and Angie Causey. He is being escorted by his mom. He is sponsored by Industrial Service Solutions. Queen candidate number 7 is Kinsley Baker. Kinsley is the daughter of Aaron Baker and Jamaica Baker. She is being escorted by her grandfather, Ricky Horn. She is sponsored by Rick's Electric. King candidate number 7 is Davin Beardsley. Davin is the son of Ronnie and Brandy Allen and the late Brandon Beardsley. He is being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Lee's Famous Recipe. Queen candidate number 8 is Lauren Karsner. Lauren is the daughter of Jason and Kelly Karsner. She is being escorted by her dad and is sponsored by Curtis Trucking. King candidate number 8 is Alex Curtis. Alex is the son of Aaron and Donna Curtis and Emily Walker. He is being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Curtis Trucking. Queen candidate number 9 is Carly Dooley. Carly is the daughter of William and Sherry Dooley. She is being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Morton's Tree Service. King candidate number 9 is Landon Adams. Landon is the son of Damian and Lisa Adams. He's being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Morton's Tree Service. Queen candidate number 10 is Nevaeh Holt. Nevaeh is the daughter of Daniel Holt and Rosemary Presnell. She's being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Lexington Landscape and Maintenance. King candidate number 10 is Colin Sebastian. Colin is the son of Brian Sebastian and Ashley Sebastian. He's being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet. Queen candidate number 11 is Taya Darst. Taya is the daughter of Scott and Abby Darst. She is being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Subway of Berea. King candidate number 11 is Trey Helton. Trey is the son of Jason and Tara Helton. He's being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by L&M Builders, LLC. Queen candidate number 12 is Kendall Moore. Kendall is the daughter of Stephanie Moore and the late Shane Moore. She is being escorted by her mom. She is sponsored by Courtright Farms. King candidate number 12 is Zach Adams. Zach is the son of Billy and Amy Adams. He is being escorted by his mom. He is sponsored by Blevins Law. Queen candidate number 13 is Leah Crabtree. Leah is the daughter of Jordan and Daisha Crabtree. She is being escorted by her dad. She is sponsored by Sims Alumisource. King candidate number 13 is Mason Turner. Mason is the son of Jared and Kim Turner and Rena Turner and Scott Rollins. He is being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Sims Alumisource. Queen candidate number 14 is Bailey Sparks. Bailey is the daughter of Shannon and Tasha Sparks. She is being escorted by her dad. She is sponsored by Sean's Flea Market. King candidate number 14 is Blake Bonham. Blake is the son of Jeff Bonham and Amara Ferguson. He is being escorted by his mom. He is sponsored by Bear Aesthetics. Queen candidate number 15 is Anna Kate Pingleton. Anna Kate is the daughter of Brian and Jennifer Pingleton. She is being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Hardin Law Offices. King candidate number 15 is Gabe Patterson. Gabe is the son of Daniel Wiley and Nicole Payne. He is being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Bluegrass Dance Training Center. Queen candidate number 16 is Lily King. Lily is the daughter of Eric and Savannah Combs. She is being escorted by her dad. She is sponsored by the Barn at the Meadow. King candidate number 16 is Wesley Alexander. Wesley is the son of Drew and Emily Alexander. He's being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Mathis Kentucky Farms. Queen candidate number 17 is Lacey Sandlin. Lacey is the daughter of Mark Sandlin and Andrea West. She is being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Band of Brothers Flooring. King candidate number 17 is Taven Rader. Taven is the son of Devin and April Rader. He's being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Band of Brothers Flooring. Queen candidate number 18 is Sydney Hawker. Sydney is the daughter of Jacob and Delrisha Dalton. She is being escorted by her dad and is sponsored by Save-A-Lot of Berea. King candidate number 18 is Jacob Edmonds. Jacob is the son of Walter and Suzanne Edmonds. He is being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Dynamic Results Personal Training. Queen candidate number 19 is Macy Harris. Macy is the daughter of Rusty Harris and Terry Harris. She is being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. King candidate number 19 is Braden Hall. Braden is the son of Dustin Hall and Jessica Hicks. He is being escorted by his mom. He is sponsored by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Queen candidate number 20 is Cheyenne Couch. Cheyenne is the daughter of Jason Couch and Donna Couch. She is being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Berea Refrigeration. King candidate number 20 is Sam Little. Sam is the son of David and Christy Little. He is being escorted by his mom, and he is sponsored by Berea Refrigeration. Queen candidate number 21 is Bailey Smedley. Bailey is the daughter of Jim Smedley and Stephanie Smedley. She's being escorted by her dad, and she is sponsored by Cassie Richmond at Salon 116. King candidate number 21 is Nolan Keener. Nolan is the son of Kenny and Kelly Keener. He is being escorted by his mom. He is sponsored by Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. And now, let's meet the 2025 homecoming court. The fourth runner-up in the King's Court, Nolan Keener. The fourth runner-up in the Queen's Court, Taya Darst. Third runner-up in the King's Court, Riley Causey. Third runner-up in the Queen's Court, Kinsley Baker. The second runner-up in the King's Court, Caleb Catron. Second runner-up in the Queen's Court, Anna Kate Pingleton. The first runner-up in the King's Court, Jacob Edmonds. First runner-up in the Queen's Court, Lacey Sandlin. And now for our homecoming king and queen. This year's king is known for his larger-than-life personality. You can be sure he will meet you with a smile and say hello when passing you in the hallway. He is a member of the Eagle Insight newspaper staff, and on Friday nights you can see him under the lights as he is a member of the football team. He is sponsored by Berea Refrigeration, and he is the son of David and Christy Little. Your 2025 MSHS Homecoming King is Mr. Sam Little. This year's queen is best known for her beautiful smile and kind-hearted personality. She always makes a point to put others before herself. She is a member of the Student Council and tennis team. She is sponsored by Curtis Trucking Company, and she is the daughter of Jason and Kelly Karsner. Your 2025 MSHS Homecoming Queen is Miss Lauren Karsner. Let's have one more big round of applause for our king, queen, court, and all of our homecoming candidates.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal,
Call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Honor, integrity, excellence. When it comes to protecting your home, rely on the experts who have served our country. At VC Veterans Contracting, our mission is to make your home feel safe. Our customers constantly rate us 5 stars for our expertise and professionalism. Trust your roof to the veterans who served. Call VC Veterans Contracting today or scan the code on screen for a free quote. VC Veterans Contracting, your roof, our mission.
The constant changing of the weather in Kentucky can hit hard. That's why having Madison HVAC on your side is so important. Don't waste time. Schedule a maintenance check on your HVAC system and make sure it's ready to handle the constant changing of the weather that comes with living in Kentucky. Your comfort is their promise. Like Madison HVACR Inc. on Facebook or schedule your maintenance checkup at 859-625-1471.
And we're back on this homecoming night at Madison Southern High School and WBON TV. I'm Jamie Boggs with John Bailey. John, some exciting times during homecoming. We were able to capture that with homecoming king Sam Little and homecoming queen Lauren Karsner. Hopefully the second half will bring us some action as well.
Yeah, for the Eagles, you sure do hope so, especially on the offensive side of the ball. DeShields is the lone scorer for the Eagles. He was able to roll out to the left side of the offensive line and make his way in for a couple of yards for a touchdown. We have the replay of that coming up for you here.
To be clear, yes, this was a great run. He's had several great runs. The offense has had trouble maintaining forward progress and not having and not going backwards with penalties. And the drive that Madison Southern scored, they took over on the 10-yard line. So their drive was 10 yards.
They did. Now, when they're not having problems going backwards, like you said, because of penalties, their problem tonight has been, Coach said it best before at the break. They've been out physical, especially in the trenches. Your offensive line, I feel like they forgot that tonight was a football game, and they've been too worried about homecoming festivities. But Coach, I love the guy. He comes in, he says that they just need a little bit more grit, a little fire in their belly. And I would say that if they didn't find that, we're going to find out real quick. But I would hope that they come out playing a little bit more physical here in the second half.
This is our Galaxy Bowling Center halftime show with 32 lanes for bowling, over 50 arcade games. Galaxy Bowling Center in Richmond has fun for the whole family. Go to galaxybowling.com to find out more. We've got about 3 minutes here till we kick off the second half. I love listening to Coach Kirk talk. It sounds like a coach that we would have had when we were growing up, kind of like a NASCAR interview.
Absolutely.
But, he's right. The trenches has been this entire football game. Madison Southern has had trouble moving the ball and has set themselves back quite a bit. And then Wayne County has made some adjustments. They came out and really ran Wildcat for a whole series. And then they went back and threw the ball deep. So they mixed it up and had some success.
So I think if we were to do a keys to the second half, this offense has got to find a way to sustain drives. They've got to get their defense rested. Wayne County, look at the numbers. Just how many people they have, and a lot of those players playing both ways. So you keep your offense out there and sustain some drives. Their defense is going to get tired, and you're going to have to do that to come out ahead in this ball game. But right now, defense is going to start the second half for Madison Southern Eagles. It is critical that they get off the field and do not allow any points. 21-6 would be, it would feel like insurmountable at this point unless the offense is able to quickly turn things around.
Halftime stats served up to you by Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers. Pruitt Auctioneers is the name that sells. With over 25 years of experience in the auction industry, Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers are investing their time and resources into generating buyers to bid on your auction. Go to PruittAuctioneers.com to find out more. John, you're exactly right. The defense is going to be coming out here, and they've been on the field so very much, that they need a stop to get out. For the halftime stats, like you mentioned, Samaj DeShields had the 1-yard rush in on 4th and goal from the 1 for the Eagles. On the Wayne County side, they had Bryce Lefevers come in and play that wildcat running back position down the goal line and punch in a touchdown rush. He has made 2 extra points, and then they had a touchdown pass from Garrett to Ian Tucker on that beautiful hitch-and-go route down the sideline.
And I feel like we have to talk about Madison Southern's punter. I mean, I don't think those points are scored by the Eagles if he's not able to kick that ball out at the 1-yard line.
And, no, you're absolutely right there. He should get credit for that. And he's flipped the field every time. He's punted 4 times, and I think he's got well over 200 punting yards.
That's incredible. I can go down the list of some of our sponsors before we get started here real quick. Bishop Small Engine Repair, Bluegrass Marble and Granite, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Mayor Raider, Hornsby, Nuevo, Whitaker Bank, Galaxy Bowling, Kenan Wiley Realtor, Pruitt & Sons Auctioneer, Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy, Citizens Guarantee Bank, Joseph Heating and Air, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Linville Insurance, Jerry Goebel State Farm, Blevins Law Office, Chenault Vineyards, Madison HVAC, Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Gwen's Fine Jewelry, Veterans Contracting, and Lee's in Richmond and Berea.
Also, big thanks to Lake's Funeral Home here in Berea. And we have a special sponsor tonight. Cart Construction is sponsoring both of tonight's ball games. Madison Central is also trailing 3-0 to North Laurel in the third quarter up in Richmond. Clark Construction wants to help bring your vision to reality as we head into fall. Remember Clark Construction for any remodels, custom additions, decks, patios, fencing, painting, and so much more. Like them on Facebook or go to ClarkConstruction.com to find out more. And we are underway. Ian Tucker returning the kick there. Brought down by Braden Hall, and Wayne County will take over 1st and 10 at the 27.
Ball was kicked right to him and got a good run, able to get tackled by Braden Hall. All right, Jamie, we've been talking about it at halftime, but here it is. Madison Southern on the field defensively has to have a stop.
We've talked pretty extensively about the injuries. Again, missing Sam Little, the homecoming king, missing Dalton Maynard, missing Levi Clemens, really hurting the defense especially, but I will say others are stepping up. Will they on this drive? Garrett passes out to the right to Tucker. He's caught and brought down at the line of scrimmage. And that slip screen out there with Lefevers blocking for him. Had Chastain and Hall out on him. Probably the 2 fastest guys in orange out there.
That's where you would want them to throw it if you're the Eagles for sure. Braden Hall, not as many interceptions this year yet as he had in the years past, but man, what an athlete there in the backfield.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 on the far hash for the Cardinals. Garrett again in the shotgun. Got Lefevers out to the left with Tucker. He's looking out there again. He fakes it. Lefevers is wide open. They bid on the fake. He catches it down the sideline before being brought down. They ran the same play 2 times in a row, but Southern bid on the pump fake as much as you can bite on a pump fake. As you watch this, he fakes the throw. Both defensive backs come up. Lefevers, if that's thrown leading him, he has gone to the house. Great job by Kimball to bring him down. But, man, what a play. They are executing that well. And that hitch and go has gotten them some success twice, John. Beautiful play by Wayne County.
Absolutely. Coming in tonight, true freshman, just not played very much football, but stepping up in a big way tonight.
Two out to the right this time. Handoff to Hannock up the middle, and then he's got a gap. They're going to get about 7 yards.
Chastain in the backfield and just barely able to get a hand on him, but just not able to make anything of it. So a good pickup on first down. Jamie, I realize I've said true freshman multiple times as if there's a red shirt in high school football, so my apologies for
No,
that.
don't. I mean, in the world of COVID, we've had several second-year freshmen in the last few years. We're probably aging out of that now since the COVID year, quote-unquote, is past for most of these guys. But he is a freshman, and he is playing great football. Second and about 4 for the Cardinals with 9:48 remaining in the third quarter. They lead the Eagles 14-6. Hannock up the middle once again.
I mean, you talk about putting your head down and just running like a bowling ball. That is a little bit of a miscommunication on the handoff, but they figure it out real quick as he just lowers his body and runs through the gut of Madison Southern's defensive line.
I don't even know if he was looking where he was going. It was a great run. He is going to the sideline now, maybe to get the play. No, he's going to take a break here. That may be a benefit for Southern, as Hannock has had several great runs.
If I was his coach and I saw him running like that, I would pull him too, because he just lowered his head and did not look up. But he found the first down.
He got about 10 yards, so I don't know if I'd pull him too fast. And off up the middle again. Stuck hard after a gain of 3 yards.
Elliott Smith again, man.
Elliott Smith making some big plays here.
Second and about 7.
That rush was by Colton Baker, the junior.
Wayne County moving the ball at will right now. We were really hoping for Madison Southern's defense to make a stand, but right now Wayne County just kind of slowly and methodically running the ball as well as they can.
2 split out to the right. In a piggyback formation out there. One behind the other. Handoff. It's Baker up the middle again. Brought down by Samaj DeShields. Going to have third and...
maybe about 3rd and 2.
I think so. Just pounding it right up the middle. We'll see.
I feel like I'm beating up the defensive line more than they already are, but I don't think we've called many tackles, if any, from a defensive lineman. I mean, they are just being manhandled by Wayne County's offensive line.
And credit to Wayne County, because they are executing that very well and blocking it very well.
3rd and 2 for Wayne County.
Shotgun formation. Baker gets it again up the middle.
It's enough for a first down and some. Going to have the ball right around the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 for Wayne County. The Cardinals driving the ball. The Eagles getting some fresh bodies in there on the defensive line.
Said at pregame, need Taven Rader to step up in a big way, and I think he's probably on one of the biggest offensive linemen in high school I've ever seen, blocking him right now.
Shotgun formation once again. Hannock back in at running back, and he's going to get it.
Pancake block there.
2 quick moves, and he's going to get a gain of 5.
Poor Jacob Edmonds got absolutely steamrolled on that play.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals.
In the first half, we saw the second layer of that defense, the linebackers getting a lot of hits in the backfield. I think they're going to have to step up. And maybe it's some adjustments the Cardinals have made to get bodies on them a little faster. Hannock up the middle again. He was hit in the backfield that time. Everett King hit him. That's going to bring up 3rd. That's the
That's what you've been looking for this whole series.
Their least productive play of the drive.
For no gain. 3rd and about 4 for Wayne County. And they're down here in no man's land, which is a definite 4-down territory.
Running the play in. 5 minutes left. Eagles defense been out there for 7 minutes already this quarter. Kitchen sink, they're going to snap it straight to Hannock. He's going to run to the right side. Hit again in the backfield. Chastain hit him. And Taven Rader finished him off. Big stop.
Yeah, really no gain on that play. So that is going to bring up 4th and about 4. Jamie, this is we found our way here in the first quarter. This is exactly how the lone score of the Eagles was scored, by Wayne County going for it and not getting it. Here we are again, but they're going to go for a field goal this time. Maybe they learned a little bit, but this is big for the Eagles.
Lefevre has 1 for 2 from field goals on the season.
Cannot have a penalty here, and
kicks it, and it's good. Makes a 20 or 30-yard kick, and that's going to give them an 11-point lead. 17-6. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the Eagles ball on WBON TV.
Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
When life gets complicated, you need someone who understands. Since 2003, Blevins Law has navigated real estate closings, wills, estates, car accidents, and personal injury cases with care and clarity. If your family has experienced death or injury, make Blevins your first call.
Blevins Law. Compassionate, reliable, real. Call 859-985-5410 to hire Blevins Law for the win. Office is located at 400 Richmond Road, North Berea, or search blevinslaw.net to contact them today.
Kickoff goes out of bounds, and the Eagles take over at their own 35-yard line, trailing 17-6 behind the Wayne County Cardinals with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. They're just now getting their first possession. The Cardinals rattled off a 7-minute drive. Didn't see the call there, John. 5-yard penalty. So it's going to move them up to the 39 somehow.
Looks like it went out of bounds, and there was also an offsides on the kicking team. Player went before the ball was kicked beyond the ball, if I'm not mistaken.
North Laurel leads Madison Central up in Richmond 3-0 in the third quarter up there. The Shields up the middle, makes a couple cuts, gets a gain of 8.
That's a good run for the Eagles. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. The Shields just on fire right there.
Well, it's coming back, John.
Yep, see the flag in the background. Can only assume holding where that is, and that is what it's going to be. So Southern finds themselves again, 2nd and 20.
Having a really hard time getting out of their own way offensively, John. It's been this holding penalties, hits after the whistle, intentional grounding, false start. It's continuous.
Yeah, it's first. I'm sorry. So it will be 1st down and 20.
They will replay that down. 3:46 remaining in the third quarter. Braden Hall in motion. He's going to get it around the end. That's a forward pass, and he's going to find a gap and get to the sideline.
How about a flag for a horse collar? There we go.
Braden Hall's going at him. He did pick him, like he grabbed him by the horse collar and threw them.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times tonight, but that one was really obvious here.
Really good blocking out in front of him. So that's going to give them another 15 yards and a 1st down.
Hopefully there were no extracurricular after that penalty that will lead to a personal foul on Madison Southern.
Waiting on the official word from the referee. Southern's ready to go on the ball and go.
Southern's ready to go. They haven't even placed this ball yet. Horse collar on the defense.
All right, that's going to move it to the Wayne County side of the field. Just barely. 1st and 10 at the 49 for the Eagles.
Hey, you know what? It's a first down, and it feels like it's been a minute since we've had one.
Especially after a first down holding penalty. And I know the penalty gave him the first down, but that was a well-designed play. They got Braden Hall in the corner, and he got a significant gain there.
Little touch pass action. Changing the play here as the players look at their bands.
Doubles each way. Shields in the backfield in a shotgun. Beard takes the snap, throws it out in the flat to Braden Hall. He's going to get positive yards again, about 8 yards.
Is it bad that as I am about to cheer for them after a significant gain, I'm also sweeping the field with my binoculars to make sure there's no yellow out there?
It's been so consistent, you come to expect it at some point. 3:14 left in the third. I think if they're going to get back in this game, this has to be a positive drive.
Yep. Second and manageable here for the Eagles. First time that they can say that in quite a while. But they have found a little bit of a groove on offense if they can continue to move the ball this well.
Pistol formation now. We got a flag aggressively coming in from the back judge. False start on the offense.
It's going to back them up 5 more yards, so
takes away the majority of that big first yard gain.
8-9-6. You need to move the needle immediately. D1L.
This time Southern getting another play call from the band. Haven Raider trying to find which side of the ball to be on.
Doubles each way now. Looks to the right to Hall again, and he's going to get to the edge. There. Well, there's going to be, I think they're going to get David McCoy with a block in the back on the reception. The coaches are arguing that it was not, either it wasn't in the back or that it wasn't any type of pass interference. Once again, these officials, they are chucking the flags.
They better be careful as many as they're throwing. I mean, rotator cuff surgeries, hard on the body.
They're throwing them really hard, too. We need to get a radar out there on the flag. That's going to take them 15 yards. And
orthopedic sports and physical therapy. Again.
Repeat that as well. So
honestly, I mean, not trying to be funny, but I mean, this has to be one of the most penalized football games I've ever seen.
2nd and 23. Hand off to DeShields up the middle. Breaks some tackles, stays up. Really good job of staying on his feet. Gets a gain of 13 to bring up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. What a run by DeShields.
Every play, look at that. Great job by the offensive
Stays
line.
Low, gets almost
gets his hand
there.
On the ground. That drill is so important for running backs.
3rd and 10, Jamie. They've got to convert here to have any hopes of getting back in this football game.
Raider up on the right side, shotgun formation. Beard takes it, fakes the handoff over the middle to Hall, and he catches it. 1st down, Eagles. Little play action, hits him over the middle. They really haven't thrown the ball over the middle all night. Able to find that gap there. Great pitch and catch and finish by Braden Hall.
I love that play action pass, Jamie. I mean, he had it in DeShields' breadbasket. I thought it was going to be a run, and he pulls it out last minute.
1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time in the game. I don't think they need to rush at all, John. Pitch outside to DeShields, trying to get to the edge, maybe a little too much. Going to be brought down for A 14-yard gain.
Loss.
Loss, sorry.
Wishful thinking.
See where they spot that. He was hit. They brought it back
they brought
up
it
some.
back quite a bit.
Yeah. So it's a loss of 10.
Forward progress saved a little bit on that one. Still
It's hard
brings
to
up
lose
2nd and long.
10 yards on a rushing play. 30 seconds left here in the third. Got to think they're going to run a play. No reason to let it run out. Beard rolls out to the right, steps up, throws it deep. He's got Braden Hall. Incomplete. No call there. Braden Hall wants a flag. There is a flag in the backfield.
Not where you would want that flag thrown, but yeah, Gabe Beard just airs that one out.
That was a wonderful ball. It hit exactly where he needed it to get a catch. I know it didn't end up in a catch, but it was where it needed to be. See the replay here, Hall wanted some pass interference. You know, it's I wouldn't say it's egregious, so you kind of have to live with it. Live with a no call there. Unfortunately, they're also going to back up 10 yards.
Another holding penalty.
Nope.
That's going to be
They declined
declined
it.
by the defense.
Yep. So that's going to move us to 3rd and 20. 7 seconds left. Likely the last play of this quarter, unless it's a quick incompletion of some kind. Trips to the short side. Running back over there as well. Takes a snap. Looking for a screen. Gets it to Hall. Brought down the backfield. Lots of pushing and shoving as the quarter runs out. 17-6. Eagles have 4th down when we come back on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Think better.
Fourth quarter action here at Madison Southern. They got 4th and a mile and trail by 11 to the Wayne County Cardinals. Coverage here presented by Bishop Smallinger Repair of Richmond. Also want to give big thanks to our special sponsor tonight, Clark Construction. Clark Construction wants to help bring your vision to reality as we head into fall. Remember Clark Construction for any remodels, custom additions, decks, patios, fencing, painting, and so much more. Like them on Facebook or go to clarkconstructionllc.net to learn more. Cam Adams with another big boot. He's going to let that one bounce. It's going to take a neutral bounce, perhaps. Going to be down to 14. Once again, he kicked that from the other 35.
Punt returner was standing about the 10-yard line for Wayne County. So just another tremendous punt.
It was about 50 yards in the air was that one. Cam Adams doing a great job shifting field position for his team. Up in Richmond, Madison Central just took the lead over North Laurel, 7-3 in the fourth quarter up there as well. 11:52 to play here in Berea.
Wayne County playing just great, efficient offense. No turnovers yet for them in this game.
And in a game where offense is hard to come by, how big is that field goal going to be?
It's big.
Thanks.
No, I mean, Madison Southern's not been able to move the ball to sustain drives. So, yeah, any points for Wayne County are going to be hard to come by.
False start for Wayne County. Going to make it 1st and 15. And again, this is the last time Madison Southern scored. This is kind of how it started. A big punt by Cam Adams, a big defensive stop. I doubt we see Wayne County go for it on 4th down here again. Handoff around the right end.
Chastain wraps him up.
Going to get a gain of about 3. Going to bring up 2nd and 12. Really good pursuit there. Great wrap up by Chastain. See too many players now trying to deliver the big hit, not getting their arms around him. Chastain gave him a bear hug all the way out of bounds. 11 and a half minutes left.
Chastain, a player that kind of came in off the radar for me. I don't remember Chastain contributing as much as he has had this year. I don't remember that last year. So just a phenomenal young man so far this season.
Doubles to the left. Garrett hands off to Hannock up the middle.
Wrapped up by Elliott Smith.
Gets him after a gain of about 7. Going to bring up 4th and 5. Or 3rd and 5.
I wasn't going to correct you on there.
I mean, it's been a rough night for me. Big play here for the defense, though. They get this stop here. You get the ball back. Very important possession. Wayne County continues this drive and eats more clock. You're in big trouble. 10:40 to left here in the game.
Southern needs this so bad.
Garrett in the shotgun. Trying
Mix
to draw
up the
him
call,
offside.
trying to draw him off sides.
Good discipline there by the Eagles defense. Drops straight back. He's looking left. Throws out in the flat. Out of bounds. He trips. No flag. 4th and 5. Coverage there
by Braden Hall. Good job for the Eagles to get off the field here. Offense has to produce points.
Bryce Lefever's back to punt. Has also punted pretty well today. Also a very good runner. I think you got to remain aware.
If they do end up punting, Braden Hall back deep to try to catch this one and make something out of nothing.
And the Eagles, again, not really getting after it like we have seen in previous games. Line drive.
Flag comes in, Jamie. That's going to be a roughing the punter.
Yeah, I saw it happen. It seemed like he leaned into it.
I totally agree with you. I feel like
they ran it. They stopped. They did make contact.
You just can't do that.
And
that's going to make a 1st down for Wayne County here. Absolutely could not have that happen, but that's what's going on.
Worst case scenario. You know, you want to be aggressive going after the block punt, but it's a I don't know. After the discipline to not jump on 3rd down, to turn around and do that, it's a big.
You know, last week in college football world, we saw Syracuse's head coach. Can't remember his name right now. Is it Fran Brown?
I don't know. He's my favorite coach in college football.
He made his team run 30-yard sprints, 40-yard sprints after the game because of discipline issues.
Well, he said they had a big lead, and he said his players just weren't running hard.
If I'm Coach Kirk, I'm not letting these kids go to the dance before they give me some up downs and at least 40-yard sprints.
10 minutes left in the ball game, and the Eagles just gave up a full possession. Defense got to step up here. Doubles each way. Timeout, Wayne County. We'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute on WBON TV.
For over 40 years, Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lake's can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lake's can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
We would
would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
1st and 10 Cardinals. 10 minutes to play here in Berea on WBON TV. Coverage brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair of Richmond. You really need to get a sponsor for the armbands. You can get an armband sponsor of the day. Garrett's going to take him himself. Backs up. Good job by the Eagles holding their ground. He was looking for a gap and couldn't find one. Takes a 1-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd and 11. Landon Estep on the hit behind the line. 9:45. Jackson Perkins out there as well. I think maybe getting his first action of the season had been out. May have been able to play last week. We were not on the air. 2nd and 11, and they are milking the clock at this point. Cannot blame them one bit. Doubles each way. 9:20 remaining. Hand off to Hannock. Nearly hitting the backfield, but he's going to break free up the sideline. Braden Hall knocks him out of bounds, lit him up. Braden Hall is fired up. Everybody else needs to get on his level. I don't know who got into the backfield there, John, but they barely missed a tackle for loss. I think it was Everett King again.
Yeah, big 44
really good
in there.
Job penetrating the line. That's another first down for the Cardinals.
Just not able to wrap up.
First and 10 Cardinals once again. 9:10 left in the game. Wide receiver split all the way out over here. We're making the adjustment.
Everybody's looking at their bands getting to play.
Hands off to Hannock up the middle again. He's going to get a gain of 4. Going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Ran into his own offensive lineman, or potentially could have got more on that one.
We're certainly not at a point, John, of calling timeouts yet, but you've got to start saving seconds anywhere you can. Jacob Edmonds on the tackle there.
2nd and 5 for Wayne County as they continue, like you said, to milk the clock down to 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Eagles scored first and really have had very little positive yardage since then. A lot of offensive penalties, digging a hole. There's a snap, handoff to
Chastain just flies in there like Superman, makes a tackle as he's wrapped up by another Southern Eagle.
Gave Hannock the rock bottom over the Eagle on the ground there to bring up 3rd and 5. Not only a good tackle at the line of scrimmage, but a big hit.
A great play by Chastain.
Third and 5, another very important play here. I look for Wayne County to keep it on the ground to keep milking that clock. Hannock up the middle. He's hit, but he's pushing the pile. Did he get to the stick?
It sure does look like it from here. I think that's going to be a first down, Wayne County. Yep, the chains are moving.
They hit him on one side, but again, he continues to push the pile. Does a really good job falling forward, John.
Don't know how many yards he has on the game, but looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Eagles.
We'll take it with him. 7 minutes to play, back in 1 here on WBON TV.
When you grow up in Richmond, there are 2 traditions you know by heart.
Jack Burford Chevrolet and EKU football.
Jack Burford Chevrolet isn't just a place to buy a car. It's where generations of Central Kentucky families have started their journey.
More than just a school, EKU is the heartbeat of this town, a cornerstone where tradition, pride, and a winning spirit come together.
Jack Burford Chevrolet and EKU football. Two Richmond icons, one winning tradition.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
1st and 10 Cardinals. 7 minutes to play on WBON TV. Madison Southern Eagles hanging on for dear life here. Handoff up the middle.
Wrapped up by Taven Raider.
Hit immediately.
No gain on the play. Bring up 2nd and 10 for Wayne County. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go as time continues to slip away.
They've given him 1 yard there. Eagles having real trouble getting off the field here. Forced a punt earlier, ran into the kicker to give Wayne County a first down. .6:20 remaining. Garrett takes a snap, takes it himself around the left end.
Ooh,
hit behind
good
the
tackle.
line.
Number 50 in there on the play.
Really nice play behind the line of scrimmage by Jackson Perkins again. Really getting his first real action of the season in this game.
Brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and about 11 after that loss of yardage.
I mean, it's 3rd down since we got back from the break. Almost 2 minutes have run off the clock. 5:40 left in the game. The Eagles need 2 scores to get back in it, thanks to Bryce Lefever's field goal toward the end of the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Pistol formation, everybody in tight. Motion across, handoff up the middle anyway. Hit behind the line, brought down by Elliott Smith. 4th and 8 at the other team's 44. Actually, 4th and 7. They gave him an extra step there. Do you kick it?
Looks like they are running on the punt team. But, Jamie, if it were me, no. I keep it on the ground, and 60 yards for Southern right now seems like 300.
And if there were ever a comfortable time to fake a kick, it would be right here. 4:47 left. Clock is ticking. Lefever's back to punt. Very good runner. He takes the snap. He's going to boot it. It's high. They're going to let it land. It is going to be down at the 18.
Good punt.
4.5 minutes left. The Eagles have to go the length of the field, score, get the ball back, and score again. Some things are going to have to change here for that offense, who has continually hurt themselves with penalties.
Southern's used 1 timeout, 2 remaining, but it's going to take a hope and a prayer and some slinging of the arms by Gabe Beard here to get them back in this ball game. But they have had success throwing the deep ball.
Have gone to Braden Hall almost exclusively here in the 3rd quarter and had some success again. Brought back with penalties. Looks like they set up a screen. I say screen because the defensive line went through untouched. Usually you can tell that's a screen and they're set up to throw to somebody else.
He was hoping to throw that ball downfield, but the offensive line gave him nothing.
I don't think it was a screen, but they came through so fast it looked like one.
But that brings up 2nd and, what is that, 20-something?
Yeah, right at 20. At the
ball's down
10?
At the 10-yard line. No, Jamie, that was a little bit of a low snap, so he had to bend down and pick up that ball, so that was a wasted second, but offensive line may as well have just turned around and said, look out.
Here's a snap. They're coming again. He throws it out in the flat to Hall. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be hit again. Loss of 5 there. 3rd and 25 from their own 5.
Southern's going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Eagles.
Timeout, Madison Southern.
We'll take this last one with them. The defense getting their breath back. Back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Deep ball thrown there by Beard, incomplete. Intended for McCoy. Also had Chastain or Braden Hall in the corner running for that one. 3.5 minutes left. You're back at your own 5 with 4th and 25. I mean, given the time and the score, you almost have to go for it. But
at this point in the field, it's a risky move. But
yeah, it looks like they're going to punt it away. Cam Adams with his feet on the out-of-bounds line has had a lot of success with the boot. They do have a guy back. Here's the kick.
Looks like it's going to go out about the 49 to the 50.
Again, he was the back of the end zone. That's a 60-yard punt.
Kick.
Continues to help out, but we'll see if there's enough time left. Southern.
Have we ever gave the player of the game to the punter?
It's not. I'm not even sure it's close today. Little update, Madison Central trailing 9-7 in the 4th quarter against North Laurel. Really hard-nosed game going on there. 17-6 here with 3:20 remaining. The Eagles only have one more timeout to stop it. So you got to be strategic about this last timeout. And try to get a turnover, if at all possible. They're going to keep it on the ground. Hannock in the backfield. He gets it up the middle. He gets around to the left. He finds some space. Brought down by Everett King again. After a gain of 3. Not going to use their timeout yet. And we're down to 3 minutes remaining.
2nd and about 7 for Wayne County. Trying to see if all their starters are still out there, and it looks as if they are.
They got doubles out to the right, one receiver to the left, Hannock still in the backfield, milking all the clock they can, 2:37 remaining. There's a snap, handoff to Hannock again. He's going to break through. Everett King brings him down.
Jamie, thinking back over the last few years, this Wayne County game has been one that's always been such a physical, tough game. I don't know that we've ever seen a Madison Southern win over a Wayne County team. It's always a tough game for the Eagles when Wayne County is on the schedule.
It really is. I mean, it's a tough, hard-nosed football team, and they've, just like Coach Kirk talked about at halftime, they've really won the physical battle, and that's translating to the scoreboard. We're 1:50 to play, 3rd and 2. A first down here absolutely seals the ball game. Hit in the backfield.
He's going to get hit in the backfield and wrapped up to blow it dead before the ball's able to get punched out. But
Taven Rader made first contact there. It's going to bring up 4th with 1:25 left. Coach still not using the timeout here. Going to take it now. Let a little time run off. Probably could have saved a few seconds there, but going to talk it over and stop the clock, get the ball back. We're going to stay here, though. Give another big shout out to Clark Construction, special sponsor for tonight's ball games, both of them on WBON TV. Clark Construction wants to help bring your vision to a reality as we head into the fall. Remember Clark Construction for any home remodels, custom additions, decks, patios, fencing, painting, and so much more. Like them on Facebook or go to clarkconstructionllc.net to learn more. Again, special sponsor stepped up to make sure we get this, get these players some exposure on WBON, and they've got a minute and 10 seconds to get their lives together.
Oh my God, it's not good.
4th and 2. Like they are going to run the ball here. Kitchen sink left. Annex around left end, and he's got all kinds of room. Tries to stay in bounds. We do have a flag way back. I assume that's going to be a hold, which would bring it back, but they'll get to repeat 4th down.
No personal foul after the play.
Definitely could have been one.
Could have been one. I don't know why there wasn't one, but holding on the offense.
So that is going to come back. Still a minute 3 remaining here. Madison Central just missed a potential game-winning field goal.
What's the score over there?
North Laurel has the ball back, leading 9-7.
So 4th and...
I say that. They're trying again.
Oh. So 4th and about 13 here in Madison Southern for Wayne County.
They did miss that field goal. It's going to be, they are going to punt it away. Braden Hall back deep. Line drive kick. He lets it bounce, and they're going to get down there and down it as the clock ticks at the 7-yard line. 53 seconds left.
Ball spotted on the 7-yard line. First attempt for the Eagles.
Good punt there by Wayne County. Puts the ball at the 7-yard line for the Eagles, which
Lefevers has done a great job punting himself for Wayne County. Also punched it in on a rush earlier. Their lone rushing touchdown of the game. See what the Eagles put into place here. Judah Story in at quarterback. Trying to run around, gets away from a tackle, and he's going to have a 3-yard loss. 47 seconds. That may well be it. John, do you see Gabe Beard anywhere on the sideline? I know he was hit pretty good in that last attempt.
I'm looking for him. Not seeing him right now.
Hoping he's okay. I mean, it very well could be a coach's decision. Certainly don't see him laying out anywhere.
There is a player on the bench with shoulder pads off, and that could be him, but I'm not 100% sure.
I think that's going to do it, John. 13 seconds left. They're going to let it run out, and that's going to be a win for Wayne County. The Cardinals come up here to Madison Southern and win 17-6 on the backs of really just a dominant defensive effort from the Cardinals.
We came into this game expecting Wayne County to struggle offensively, but they found their identity, and they just leaned heavy on the run game. But when they needed to pass, they were efficient in doing so. So just a good all-around job by Wayne County coming up here to Southern and getting the win.
We're going to take a quick break and come back for the CG Bank postgame show in a minute here on WBON.
We all have dreams. For some, it might be playing professional baseball like Keenan Wiley, former Madison Central baseball player, did. For others, maybe it's just dreaming of your forever home. Well, after a career of playing the game that he loved, now Keenan has another dream, helping you find that dream home. Check out the new development at Crutcher Pike Estates here in Richmond. Like Keenan Wiley Real Estate on Facebook, and let Keenan help guide you through the process of finding your dream home in Central Kentucky.
Hey! Oh my gosh, your husband is so hot. I know. No, like really hot. I know.
We've got to call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Is your AC unit not cooling? Call Joseph's Heating and Air. Your experts in fast, reliable AC maintenance and repair. They'll keep you cool when it matters most. Proudly serving Richmond, Lexington, and surrounding areas. Don't sweat it. Call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Hi, I'm Gwen from Gwen's Fine Jewelers, and we would love to invite you into our family-owned business.
Select from our beautiful Valina designs, Carissa designs, or we can custom design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers is your exclusive Kendra Scott boutique in Richmond. Special financing options available, on-site jewelry repair, and layaway. Find your dream ring at Gwen's. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, where dreams come true.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Welcome back to WBON TV as, again, Madison Southern Eagles lose their second game in a row, 17-6. The Wayne County Cardinals. Want to give one last shout-out while we're on the air to our special game sponsor, Clark Construction. Clark Construction wants to help you bring your vision to reality. As we head into fall, remember Clark Construction for any home remodels, custom additions, decks, patios, fencing, painting, so much more. Like them on Facebook or visit ClarkConstructionLLC.net to learn more. Sponsored both of our WBON games of the week this week, Madison Southern here, as well as Madison Central. Now we're going to hop right in to our CG Bank post-game show. CG Bank wants you to know you're taken care of wherever life takes you. Ask about Kasasa Cashback Checking with 4% cashback on debit card purchases. Visit cgbank.com to see more. John, we were curious how Southern would react with some defensive losses. They have some injuries. A Wayne County team lost their star a couple weeks ago. Come out here and the Eagles offensively very much kind of lay an egg.
Absolutely, yeah. I've not seen a worse offensive performance in a really long time, and they didn't do themselves any favors as far as penalties go either. I mean, we were talking off the air. I think the refs probably threw for the most yards throwing those flags against the Eagles. They just could not help themselves.
And that's not to say they were not actual penalties.
Oh, no, they were well-deserved.
Chucking those things. Jumping right to the Jack Burford Drive to Victory. Jack Burford Chevrolet is the best in both new and used Chevrolets and other models in Richmond. Go to jackburford.com to see the entire inventory. Tonight's drive of the game is the one score that the Eagles were able to put up. They took over 1st and 10 at the 10. Samaj DeShields punches it in here. Great blocking on the edge on 4th and goal there. Caden Kirk, the lead blocker there. And after that was when the struggle really started. That was a 6-0 lead before Wayne County rattles off 17 unanswered points. So the final verdict is in, and tonight it's Wayne County 17 defeating Madison Southern 6. When you want results, trust Blevins Law Office in Berea. That's the Blevins Law Office final verdict. I feel like we need the SVU dun-dun to go there. Maybe we'll work on that for next week. The Eagles will be traveling down to Rockcastle next week on Rockcastle's new field. So that'd be a great time to go down and support that team. And John and I look to cover that game. It'll be on 106.7 The Pinnacle. So make sure you're tuning in there. I want to give a big thanks to Woody and Copeland and Gage, as well as John Bailey, Samantha Burford. I'm Jamie Boggs. This has been live football coverage on WBON TV.